behind that mask lies not a mystery, but a wound. Kakashi Hatake, the copy ninja, the prodigy, the teacher. But titles can't hide the truth. Kakashi is, and always has been, the loneliest soul in Konoha. Every mission, every smile, every lazy wave of his hand hides a man haunted by ghosts, ghosts of the people he couldn't save. He was raised to be perfect, the son of Sakumo Hatake, a hero whose kindness was mistaken for weakness. When Sakumo took his own life after being shamed for saving comrades instead of completing a mission, Kakashi learned his first painful lesson. Compassion was a sin. From that moment on, he swore to live by the rule book. No emotions, no attachments, no mercy. Then came Team Minato, a golden age, a kind mentor, a girl who cared, a rival who challenged him. For a moment, Kakashi forgot what it meant to be alone. But war has a way of turning light into shadow. Obito, the fool who believed teamwork mattered more than rules, died saving Kakashi. In that moment, Kakashi inherited more than an eye. He inherited Obito's heart and his guilt. From that day forward, every time he looked through that eye, he saw Obito's final smile and his own failure reflected back. Then came Rin, the light of their team. She smiled through pain, through war, through the endless fear of dying. And then she chose to die by Kakashi's hand. She ran into his attack to protect the village, to protect him. And just like that, Kakashi's world shattered again. People saw a hero, but he saw blood on his hands. His father's, Obito's, Rin's, his own. When the fourth Hokage, his mentor, his last family, died defending the village, Kakashi was left with no one. He became a ghost, living among the living. The Anbu called him efficient, ruthless, cold. But those weren't traits. They were armor. He wasn't hiding his face. He was hiding his grief. Then came 3 new students, loud, impatient, and broken in their own ways. To Naruto, he was a mentor. To Sasuke, a rival. To Sakura, a mystery. But to Kakashi, they were reminders. He saw his old team every time he looked at them and vowed not to repeat his past mistakes. He watched them grow. He guided them. But every time he smiled, it was tinged with sorrow. Because no matter how far they came, the people he loved most were still gone. Kakashi wasn't afraid of death anymore. He was afraid of surviving. Again. When pain invaded Konoha, Kakashi fought till the end, not for glory, but for peace of mind. And when he finally collapsed, meeting his father in the afterlife, he smiled for the first time in decades. They spoke not as soldier and legend, but as father and son. And Kakashi said the words he'd carried for years. "I'm proud of you, Dad." Fate brought him back, a gift and a curse, because even after finding peace, the world needed him again. He watched Naruto grow into the man he'd always hoped Obito would become. He saw Sasuke return from the edge he once couldn't save himself from. And for once, Kakashi allowed himself to breathe. The loneliest man in the village became its leader, not because he wanted power, but because he understood loss better than anyone. He never sought fame, never wanted recognition. He just wanted to protect others from feeling the emptiness he carried. The mask, the jokes, the books, all of it was how he survived. Not by forgetting, but by remembering with grace. Maybe loneliness never leaves you. Maybe you just learn to live with it. And that's what makes Kakashi Hatake human. In a world full of gods, monsters, and legends, he was just a man who endured. Quietly, endlessly, and alone.